What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hall of Nerds podcast. I'm Nate.
Oh, Mac's dead. I'm Brandon.
He's
And I'm Carson.
he's literally never gone second.
Oh, is it usually me?
Yeah, you
Always.
It's fine. Just keep it in. It throws me
Either
off
way.
with the three of us. Just keep it in. Keep it in. We're good.
Nate, Brandon, and Stu, we're here. The three of us. Thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us. What do we want to talk about first, Dale?
I finally caught up on Green Arrow.
Dude, it's been great.
It's my favorite ongoing now.
Favorite ongoing?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's up
that's
there for me.
That's fair. But damn, over like Batman, Superman, World's Finest, over
Yeah.
Batman.
I think so. Like, I liked them all. I think the only problem I have with Green Arrow is those little times when Phil Hester takes over the art. Phil
That's
Hester
fair,
does
but I
like the
still
really
don't mind
blocky
it.
looking. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. But besides that, I love the story. I love how they're doing like the whole Green Arrow family. It's tying into Amanda Waller and whatever she's doing right now. So
I think my favorite thing about it was when he saw Parallax. And like, he's just out there.
That was sick, yeah.
It's crazy.
No, it's been a lot of fun, definitely. I've been enjoying it. And that last issue was crazy. Bringing time back in
with the
Heroes in
Sanctuary.
Crisis. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you're
love
hyped
Heroes
about
in
that.
Crisis.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they tied that back in because I was afraid once they did Heroes in Crisis and everyone disliked it, they were just never going to revisit it again. So I'm
Dude,
excited.
it's kind of wild because like if Waller gets all that, she's going to know everything about any hero, basically.
Yeah. Because, yeah, she
I mean,
said
what's
she's
the
like,
worst thing
I'm
she
trying
could
to
find
steal
out, though?
secrets.
Like, what's
Right,
the worst
like-
secret she could find?
She'll know every single person's identity, all of
Yeah.
or not all of their weaknesses, but like some of them talk about like their weaknesses. She'll know, like
There's,
Wally, for
emotional
example.
weaknesses.
Yeah, yeah.
People who are close to them and stuff like that. But yeah, no, that could be crazy. But if that's your favorite, what are your, like, might as well say what are our favorite ongoings? I just made a video about that, so yes,
Void
sir,
Rivals?
dude. Void Rivals was
Void
100% up there.
Rivals.
That shit was so fire.
So good.
Have you
So
not read
good.
any of it, Brendan?
No, I'm so behind on the Energon universe. I think I'm just gonna wait till the trades drop and then just get all the trades.
The trade for Void
Trade's
Rivals is
out.
out
Oh,
for Volume
sweet.
1, yeah. And then the issue 7 that came out last week is the first of the next arc, and it's sick. Proximus
so
or whatever,
fire.
is that his name? Proximus?
I think that's close.
Dude, that shit
bro.
was
The armor,
looking
bro.
fire. That panel where like just the side by side where he like
Yeah,
what he looked like now or whatever. I was like, oh shit.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
dude.
The art's been insane.
Have y'all caught up on Flash? I know Nate, I don't think you have, right?
No, I have not.
Dude, are you caught up on Flash?
I'm caught up, yeah.
Dude, at first I was having a hard time understanding it, but then whenever like eventually I kind of got in that mindset. Don't read it if you're watching at home, don't read the Flash at 3 a.m. in the morning because you're not going to understand anything that's going on. You need a night of rest, a nice glass of water, sit there and concentrate because it's definitely like a lot. And
it's very wordy.
Yeah. Not even just the like amount of words, it's the words he uses. And I don't know if I told y'all, it's like Cy Spurrier has a degree in quantum physics because he's using words I've never heard of in my life.
That's what I've been hearing. But I heard this last issue was definitely turns things around.
Really good.
It's
the crown of thorns was like the big reveal at the end.
Yeah, I saw that panel. The panel looks dope. I'll get around to it.
I'm still kind of confused as to what's like going on with that. Stu, did you understand like what the crown of thorns is?
It's the rogues, but I'm confused on if they're from the future or if they have future tech. That's what I don't understand.
So the guy in the middle was Reverse Flash, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah, or Zoom, but he said Crown of Thawne, so it has to be Reverse Flash.
Oh,
I think he was controlling Barry, from what I gathered.
Oh yeah, with like the weird things around his eyes.
Right. Yeah.
What the hell?
And they're setting up something
It was
which
wild.
hasn't been revealed.
It was wild.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Because in issue 9, the preview, it said like the Speed Force is broken and it's like changing the world as we know it. So it's definitely going to tie into House of Brainiac and Absolute Power and all that stuff. Most likely.
Yeah, in the next issue, they're going to find Max Mercury, right? I think that's next issue. Yeah,
he's stuck at what is it called, like Time Point or something?
Well,
like the end.
yeah, because we
Will's
lost him
always
in
stuck somewhere, bro.
We lost him in the like second issue of the run, bro. He's just been gone.
And Impulse
Classic.
has been giving Wally a hard time. He's like, you better find him, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then not to mention him and Barry are beefing too, because Barry was all sad and he was like, Wally, why didn't you call me?
Yeah, but like the way that ended, I don't know that that's like Barry. I feel like it's just Thon like trying to mess with Wally.
Think so, like
I
the
don't
whole
know.
time?
Yeah, because like the first time we see Barry in the run is like that last panel, and he's like sitting on the bench talking to Iris, and he's standing or
True.
sitting in front of a statue of the Flash. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that it's not actually Barry.
Dude, I felt bad for Wally whenever the stillness gave Barry the shard to stab the alien guy, the
Yeah.
whatever it's called. I was like, dude, bro is not the Flash.
Yeah.
But it's good. I'm enjoying it a lot. Speed Force, on the other hand, ugh.
Yeah,
I
I
dropped
dropped
that
that.
a long
Me
time
too.
ago.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
decided to finish it out. Maybe it would get better. It's not that it's bad. It's just like the Gen Z
Just not for
slang.
me. Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah. I wasn't with really the art either. Just wasn't my
Yeah.
style.
I agree with that too. And just like they're trying to make it too modern with like the music references. Like I get they're trying to do, but it's like a lot.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
totally
it's
agree
low
with
key
that.
like they're trying to make like Wallace West. They're trying to more so make him like Miles Morales in a way, like to
Low key, I
Wally's
see
Flash.
that. I could see
Right,
that.
like it's weird.
Not a bad
I don't know.
play. Not.
And
It's
Avery
it's
is
not
kind
a
of like the
horrible play
Spider
if it
Twin.
right, and if it
Yeah.
works out, it's smart. But if it doesn't, because Speed Force isn't very good in my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be dope to get another, like, I don't know, maybe if they do another Barry run or something, bring Wallace in that and kind of
I
have the
agree.
Flash Kid
That
Flash
would be cool.
dynamic again. I think that'd be fun. Um, Another recent comment though that just came out that I want to get your both of you guys' opinions on. I kind of know Ultimate X-Men. I loved
Yes.
it. I loved it. I
I
know
also
some
loved it.
people didn't, but
I
I
didn't.
really liked it. What didn't you
I think
like
I'm gonna.
about it?
It's just it's not my cup of tea.
I mean,
First of
that's
all, I
fair.
just like the art. The way I'm gonna say this is gonna sound kind of weird, but the art just reminded me of anime. Like straight, it didn't even feel like I
Well,
was reading a comic book. It felt more like I was watching an anime, if that makes sense.
that's fair. Momoko's art is definitely very like kind of manga style, but
And it's not that
I
like
definitely I
it's the
fuck with
worst
anime,
art
so
because like her covers are dope. Like this cover, the A cover, is fire. Like that made me hyped. And then I read it and I was like, yeah.
yeah, no,
My
that's
only
I
fair.
just
gripe with it is that it has the title Ultimate X-Men.
Yeah,
That is
right.
my
I
only
was
that
about
I
to
can
say
agree
like I remember
with.
you saying that. Like you said like this would make a perfect indie, and I agree with you. It would have been
Yeah,
fire.
like I like the art. I actually was really iffy on Peach Momoko's art because I'm not even that big of a fan of her variants too much. And then I open it and I'm like, wow, this is weird. And then I read the story and I'm like, this art is perfect for this story. Like this
I
is the
loved it.
perfect thing for this
Yeah,
story. And like if this was a indie comic not related to the X-Men, or even if it was just a what's her name, Armor, like an Armor solo series,
Yeah. It's like
it would
yeah.
be a 10 out of 10. But to make this like your main X-Men Ultimate X-Men story, it just feels weird and out of place in what we've gotten with Spider-Man and Black
Right.
Panther.
And
I
especially like
agree.
when you already introduced Storm in Black Panther, and then you start off like the X-Men side of the universe with this, it's just like where are you going with it, you
I
know?
agree
Yeah,
with that, but it is only one issue, and it could
true.
like
Right, yeah,
we'll see
exactly. I'm
some
gonna keep
other
it on my pull
X-Men
list
characters
just
might
to see.
pull up and stuff like that. And we'll see
I was just
how it
like
connects to the
I was
rest
at
of the
least
universe.
expecting like Charles Xavier and Magneto, like to like meet her or something. But
I
there might
wasn't
not
expecting any
Yeah,
of
be
that.
an
After seeing
X-Men.
like the teaser, I was like, "There's no way they're drawing in the actual X-Men into this." Like, I thought we were going to get a team of like, well, which we probably will eventually. But it's like the way they're going. It's a 10. I thought it was a 10 out of 10 read in my opinion. But I think
I loved it.
throwing
Yeah, I
the
agree.
Ultimate X-Men title on it, it's like
I
it's not doing it for me.
Especially
I
after the
totally feel
original
that.
Ultimate X-Men, like it's just so much different. I
That's
didn't read
facts.
Different,
all of
yeah.
the Ultimate X-Men, but I read like probably the first 15-ish issues. Way different. Way different.
Yeah,
Facts. No, it's super
agreed.
different. Definitely not really an X-Men book. but what it is, I loved.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Is
But
everyone caught up on Shazam?
I didn't read the
I
most
am.
recent issue,
It
but
was just
other
kind
than
of
that,
like
I
a
am.
fun little issue. It
Yeah,
was dope.
I definitely am sad that Mora left already, and then Wade is leaving. But
Yeah.
the lady who's picking it up, Josie Campbell, she's written like New Champions of Shazam and like
Yeah.
a bunch of other Shazam
I
things. So I
heard
think she's gonna take over and do great.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that she wrote Mary Marvel, and so like a lot of people think it'll be Mary Marvel kind of focused. I think that's a great idea personally. Like you not
That'd be
just focused
sick.
on her, but like her and Billy. I think that's awesome.
I
That'd be a
agree.
lot
I
of
mean,
fun.
they're
I'd be
both the
down.
champions of Shazam. It would be wrong to make one or the other the spotlight.
Right.
Because right now they have him as the spotlight, and then they have Mary Marvel off in Amazon's Attack doing stuff
Right.
for
Yeah.
that, which is fun. I'm
Amazon's
glad she's
Attack
getting
is
more
actually
spotlight
pretty
because I
good.
really like her as a character.
I
Yeah.
agree. No, I'm looking forward to Josie Campbell. Yeah, I'm with you though. It's a bummer that Mark Wade's gone. But I'm excited for his absolute power and what else he's got planned.
Did y'all read
Absolute
this?
power. I've not
Yes,
yet. Is
I
it good?
did. I just read it before I came on it. It's so much fun, dude.
It was
Really?
awesome.
It's just like
I
Quip
enjoyed it.
Central, but like done
Yeah.
well.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna have to
It's
check it out.
amazing.
So
I was
good.
It's
gonna
so
read
much
it.
fun.
Have y'all
It's
read the first night yet? I haven't read it yet. It's been sitting here, and I want
I
to.
didn't pick it
But
up.
you didn't pick it
I
up?
didn't pick it up, but
I'm
I read it
anti-magazine
online.
size, bro.
Yeah, same.
That's fair.
Like me too now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might just wait and get the hardcover because at least the hardcover can go on my shelf. You know?
Right. Yeah,
Exactly. That's
not
what I'm
true.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
But I read that first issue online, and it was pretty good.
Well, while we're on the Mark Wade stuff with Shazam, before we get into Absolute Power, because I do want to talk about that for a little bit, what do y'all think about the new, the rumored World's Finest JLA that they're doing?
I'd be down, but I just would it's like just
Brave and the
continue
Bold.
doing this World's Finest you're already doing.
Oh,
Right,
they are
and
going to
do a
continue it.
JLA.
No, I know,
arc.
but like we don't need another World's Finest. Just do a different
Right.
book. But like I'm down.
I agree.
I get you.
Yeah, same.
Because, I mean, when they
Like,
did
I
World's
think-
Finest Teen Titans, it was kind of just meh.
Exactly.
Right, but
I
if you
feel
would
like
have
it could
made
be
that
similar.
an arc and just kind of like thrown Batman and Superman up in there, I think it would have been fire. Like if it was in the
Okay.
World's Finest book.
I can agree with that.
Me personally, I think they should do more. I think World's Finest should be a way to throw in like to do these vintage style comics without like messing with continuity and also like, you know, recounting past adventures. Like you can do a Brave and the Bold with Flash and Green Lantern.
World's
You can do
Finest,
a JLA.
Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, you could
that
just
sounds
call
Yeah.
them
so
World's
fire.
Finest now because this is Batman / Superman World's
Yeah,
Finest.
it should be like a vintage style
Flash
comic
/
with
Green
Mark Waid.
Lantern World's
Right,
Finest
like
or whatever.
I think the coolest thing would be like a World's Finest Earths collide, and like they just like go to a different Earth or something. Even though they just kind of did that in Kingdom Come, but like kind of like the first time they ever.
They
did
literally showed in World's Finest Barry mapping the multiverse and stuff for the
Right,
first time, so they
exactly.
should just branch off that and be like, yo,
And
Barry and
that
Hal,
is
and then
still
Hal pulls
so
up and then
wild.
they're just Barry and Hal going around and
Like,
mapping the multiverse.
that's-
How lit would that
That's
be?
what makes me think World's Finest like isn't canon, but then it affects shit in the future. But Barry should not be tracking the multiverse way back then.
But I
Like,
guess, but
They
he
should
was.
change it. They should do
wild.
a side thing called Brave and the Bold Guidebook to the Multiverse, and like you said, just make it Flash and Green Lantern
That'd be
traveling
fire.
at different ones.
Yeah, dude, that would
That'd
be
be dope.
sick.
amazing. And Wade and more.
But I'm excited for JLA because I think we might get a retelling of like the whole Starro thing when the JLA first formed. You know, like way back,
That
and
could
like
be
get it
cool.
in that. I forget his name. It's something Edgar. I think it's Jacob. Edgar's doing the art, and his
I
house
saw
design is
that.
really nice. It's like a
I
mix
did
of
see that.
like the New Frontier, like Darwin Cook stuff,
Mhm.
and then kind of with like not with Dan Mora, but like the brightness of
Right.
Dan Mora's colors.
Yep.
That's fair. But, I mean, yeah, I love Mark Waid. Anything he writes, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. So I'd be
I think
down.
I think a Trinity arc in the World's Finest like book would be awesome.
Dude,
I think that would be.
I'm surprised they
so
haven't done that. That would be
I know.
really cool. Wonder Woman's barely shown up,
cool. Right?
if
Yeah,
at
she's
all.
only.
She was in the Kingdom
Yeah,
Come arc,
she was-
obviously, but like the
she was
Kingdom
in
Come
the,
Wonder Woman.
There's like I forget what issue it is, but there's a panel and like Robin jumps down, and like the Justice League is behind him, if I remember it right.
Hear me out. You know how Tom Taylor said he's doing a new like project, and they're doing more World's Finest stuff. And I said a World's Finest Young Justice with the original Young Justice team would be amazing.
That would be
That'd be
sick.
tight.
But
That'd be tight.
It couldn't be. Yeah, it would have to be separate because it would have to be technically in the future because Dick's still Robin.
Yeah, but I feel like
And
the thing about
Wally
World's
still
Finest is
could
you can make them
Flash.
take place at any time. They don't have to
Right,
all
yeah.
be. Yeah, because I think
I'm still
World's
pulling
Finest
for
Teen
Brave and
Titans
Bold.
takes place prior to World's Finest Batman Superman, right?
But I do kind of wish that they wouldn't like call them World's Finest and just bring back old runs. Like bringing back the new Teen Titans would be so fire with Mark
And
Waid and
just
like
fill
Dan
in
Moore
old
both on it
stories.
or something.
That would be
Yeah,
sick.
exactly. Or like Brave and the Bold, you just bring it back and they're on it.
Bring
Like I
it
think that's
back.
smarter than calling it World's Finest because World's Finest is Batman, Superman. You
I
know,
agree.
Brave and
I
the
agree.
Bold, that's Flash and Barry. Teen Titans is Teen Titans. You know, I
Well,
think it's better to bring back old stories because that's
well,
what they
actually,
did.
prior World's Finest and Brave and the Bold, World's Finest was Superman team up comics, and then Brave and the Bold was Batman team up comics. So it wasn't necessarily Flash and Green
Well,
Lantern.
yeah,
Brave and the
like
Bold was its own
way back in
title.
the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And what they
yeah.
would do is they'd team up Batman with a whole bunch of different people. And then World's
Right, yeah.
Finest was Superman teaming up with a whole bunch of people. And I think, you kind of got to like, you can switch that and make it, Barry and Green Lantern. And then, obviously Batman, Superman.
Right, yeah.
Dude, if I just like so much lack of Barry right now in current, at least.
There
Well, he's
really
retired
is.
now. So I think, that's why a World's Finest book would be dope.
Yeah, that'd be so sick.
He's retired, bro. We saw him die too.
But like the Justice League is retired.
Yeah,
But,
But like those
exactly.
fools be
And
getting
like this
active every day.
absolute power event is going to either tell us, yeah, they're really retired for good, or they're coming back as the Justice League.
Thinking
I'm
about
so
the
hyped for
Personally,
Absolute Power.
I hope they
You
call
think anyone's gonna die?
themselves Justice League of America again because
That'd be
that shit
dope.
would slap.
Do you think
After like
anyone?
winning back
Or
America.
what if we get like, if they continue to stick with the Titans, we get like Titans of America? I doubt it because their whole thing is like going against the
That
like
would
not doing,
be
but that
crazy,
would be
bro.
kind of tight.
That'd be
But
interesting. Well,
do you
there's
think
so
we're gonna
much
get any
that's tying
big
into
deaths in Absolute Power?
Huh?
Do you think we're gonna get any big deaths in Absolute Power?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I could see them killing off Barry, to be honest.
Bro, what the hell?
I
They're
don't
not
want it to
killing off
happen,
Barry, bro.
but like the
What the
way
hell? No, I'm playing.
the
It's like, what if
They're
they
not gonna
be
do
because
that.
people have been talking about potentially killing off Hal for a little bit now. People have talked about that. So what if they killed off Barry and Hal together and they wrote it right? I wouldn't be mad necessarily.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
like imagine it's like
Something
the
that
end
would
of the
be-
universe and they're like Brave and the Bold, and then they just save
And
the
then
universe
obviously
and die.
they save some shit and die together.
Yeah,
Something
that
that would be like totally fucked up because he kind of like died in the past two events. What if Beast Boy actually died? Like straight up just
And
I think it would
that'd be
be
crazy.
overdone at
Everyone's
this
like,
point.
not again, but then he's actually just never comes back.
Dude,
yeah,
first they
like
got
he's
shot
for
in
like
the
10
face,
years.
and then he got imploded by a black hole, and bro's still alive.
It's wild, bro. Well, when you think about it, he technically like regenerated in a way the second time, which is crazy.
Yeah, true. I wanna.
I guess he regenerated
yeah.
his eye too. I didn't really think about that.
Oh yeah, because when he was the starfish, it like they have regenerative abilities or whatever.
Yeah.
It's weird. I want to get like a board, like a whiteboard, and just put Absolute Power in the middle, and then try to branch all the stuff that's leading up to it because there's so much going on. Like with
Dude,
Flash,
facts.
Suicide Squad, Dream Team, Titans, Batman, Superman, the House of Brainiac, like all that stuff
Green
tying in. Not to
Arrow,
mention
Waller,
the War
Smith
for
Waller
Earth
stuff.
3. I don't know if y'all heard they're doing 7 Suicide Squad issues for Absolute Power. It's called Absolute Power Suicide Squad 7, and there's 7 issues. And I think it's going to tie back to War
gotta
for
chill
Earth
with the
3 and
Suicide Squad.
her Earth 3 team that she formed at the end of that storyline with like
Alright.
Superboy and yeah.
That's a lot of Suicide Squad
That
issues,
would
but
be interesting because if they went back to Earth 3, bro, and like John goes back or Nightwing goes back, they're gonna get so much PTSD. It's gonna be wild.
Dude.
for real though.
Why don't we have a John Kent run anymore? Dude was like, he's Superman, and they're like, okay, never mind.
Not for real though. He's like, where's he at right now?
He's in
Chilling?
Action Comics, just kind of helping with
Just
whatever.
kind of hanging out, doing whatever.
Pretty much.
Well, is he in Metropolis right now? Because if so, he's Bizarro.
A Bizarro. Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
What if he
yeah.
shows up and fights his dad, bro?
Oh,
That
dude, I'm
would
so high for
be
1063.
crazy.
Ooh, that might
My
happen. Dude, that'd be
the first
so
issue I was like,
sick.
meh. Second issue, dude, Jason Aaron's cooking.
Yeah, I'm excited
Dude,
for this last one.
straight gas. Like,
I'm excited.
I'm kind of mad that he's leaving. Like, low key.
For real,
But
but then
House
we're
of
going straight
Brainiac,
into
I think is
House
going
of
to be amazing.
Brainiac,
Yeah.
yeah. And Williamson's taking over Action Comics and Superman. I'm down.
100%. Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of events. I feel like people are like, oh, DC does too many events. I don't think people realize these are like mini events that they've been doing for the longest time. Like if you look
Yeah, and
at
Marvel does it
Batman,
too.
Batman and Rebirth, yeah, they have like a bunch of mini like events, like
Yeah.
Night of Monsters, and it's a bunch of little tiny crossovers.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
the
I'd say the
big
last
events,
big event was Dark Crisis. I wouldn't even say it was Beast World.
I'd say
Mm.
Night Terrors. I mean, they paused everything.
That
they
is
paused
true.
everything, but
Yeah,
I don't
like
think it was
so.
like a big event. You know,
But
like
Night
I
Terrors
agree
is what
because it just
created
didn't get.
everything we're in now because it made the world hate the Justice League. So like,
It helped with it at least. Yeah, and
or
like
not the Justice League, but like superheroes.
superheroes. Yeah,
I think
and
its
like
build up is what
Doctor
it is.
Hate is where we got that. So it's originally, I guess, where we got the
I
now
still
Dark
hate that
Raven.
reveal, bro.
Dark Raven, yeah, it was boring. It was just boring
I
because
hate
now it's like
that
Doctor
shit,
Hate just
bro.
doesn't exist. It just wasn't a character.
But it
True.
actually, like, if you go back and read, I think it's Nightwing issue 104. It tells you straight up, like, whenever she goes to hell to kill the guy that gave Nightwing the powers, I forget his name, but she goes to
Oh,
hell to like kill him, and
Necron.
yeah, and whoever was down there straight up tells her you're missing a part of yourself,
Hmm.
and she
Raven's about
literally
to be the
was.
dark winged queen, whatever the
Yeah,
crap
that shit
is.
was
Yeah.
gas.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't even understand. Like so the big three are gonna be Amanda Waller, Zernar and Failsafe Body, and then Brainiac Queen. But I feel like those are all.
Fuck is Amanda Waller to do, bro?
Dude,
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think
That's what
she's-
makes me think she's going to get the sanctuary, like straight up.
she's
The
got
fact
to.
that she's gonna be there, like she's gotta have some leverage, bro. It's Amanda Waller. Somebody
Well,
can just get Jason Todd and go.
if you read Green Arrow, this all ties back to the Legion of Superheroes and this huge like this thing called like the Great Darkness that comes in the Legion of Superheroes, right? And basically, Green Arrow was sent back because their family could never be together because that's what caused the Great Darkness in the future. That basically destroyed everything.
Was that a part of Dark Crisis or was that a part of Green Arrow?
That was Green Arrow, yeah. Because
Mhm.
remember, he had like his older self that was actually a robot,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Merlin and all that. Yeah.
That shit was
So
dope.
Yeah.
Amanda Waller is doing all this stuff to prevent this great darkness that destroys everything. That's her motive in all this. Is she's saying
Whoa, we know
the
it's working
superheroes
at the
the
moment
superheroes is what
because
lead to this great darkness.
we know it's working at the moment because we see Blue Beetle go to the future and the Legion is still there.
Yes, I haven't read Blue Beetle, but I'm sure that ties in.
It's not. That's not a spoiler. He travels the whole.
I know. I
It's
saw the
fire,
synopsis
bro.
for the new
Dude,
So
issue.
yeah.
good.
The last 2 issues of Blue Beetle have been very good.
I'm
I
reading
liked
next.
where like we got the explanation of Ted Cord. I liked it. That was sick. Like
Oh,
where he
yeah.
is.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. This isn't really a spoiler because you're not even gonna remember this by the time you get to it. But Joni DC, that was fire.
Dude, Johnny DC, that was amazing.
So fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I got no idea what that is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But what else I wanna
Comic
came
Squad.
out.
chat it up about?
I don't think what else I read.
Batman.
Oh, I did not. Oh yeah.
Oh
Batman.
yeah,
that shit
Batman
was
was cool.
fire.
My favorite thing about it was that final panel because I want to know how long the Joker has known that has he known the whole time like Bruce Wayne is Batman, like straight up? Like does he know every Robin? So he knows every Robin is like who they are.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
He
necessarily
has
know
to,
about
bro.
that.
Like if he
I mean,
knows, you
well,
gotta
yeah, because
put two and
Batman,
two
Bruce Wayne
together,
has
bro.
publicly endorsed his children, like with
Right,
him.
bro. You
So,
gotta
yeah.
put two and two together.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because in Joker War, he knew Barbara was Batgirl.
well, but he knew that. Well, that's not canon. Never mind. Well, it kind of is.
Wait, you know about
Didn't you
Killing
know
Joke?
that in Killing Joke?
Well, he didn't know. No, he just shot her to get it, Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
Like that was all.
But
it
he didn't
seemed
find
like.
out that she was. I thought he
Uh-uh.
found out she was bad girl and something else.
Maybe, but in Killing Joke, he shot her and then did all that stuff and then kidnapped Gordon to try to turn him like insane because he wanted to prove that one bad day could like turn you insane. And then
Well, he knows who Red Hood is, so that's one.
Yeah.
yeah,
So he
and I'm
probably
sure he
he
knows
probably knows
Damien.
everyone then.
Yeah, I
There's
think he
no
knows
way
who
you
everyone
don't know
is.
who Nightwing is. Like, you got to put two and two together, bro.
I mean,
The
that one is
Joker's not
just so
stupid.
obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damien's the most obvious, bro. He comes out of nowhere. Bruce shows him off publicly. Boom, he's Robin. Like, just straight up.
Yeah.
That is so easy to guess.
I could see Damian Wayne eventually. This is kind of random, but for some reason, I could see him eventually revealing his identity publicly.
Oh, I think Batman's gonna reveal his identity publicly for good.
Soon?
Well, I mean, like,
Dude, now wouldn't be a bad time to do it, Loki.
Yeah, like what else are they gonna do? Like he like at the end of this
what
arc,
do
after
you
you defeat all
do
these people, what
though?
do you do with Batman?
Like, what? Yeah, but what do you do after you announce his identity? Like, make him go on the run?
I don't know, dude. I really don't know what you can do this. I mean, we
Because he
talked
doesn't
about
really
it on
have
the
the money
pod.
anymore, I guess.
Like him just being like a family man again is exactly what I want. Like let him
Well,
like
I mean,
atone
Vandal
for his
has his
past.
money, but Vandal's also locked up.
That's what I think the next
Yeah.
arc might be because in the cell he was talking to Bruce and he was like, "You don't even know what's coming." So like Vandal could definitely be the next Batman arc after Dark Prisons.
I mean, they've been
And
setting
Absolute
something
Power.
up with Vandal.
Dude, the way he grabbed, grabbed the Riddler, bro, fucking hilarious. That
Dude,
shit had
facts.
me dying.
Dude, he
What do
was
y'all think
so
of the suit?
sick.
What?
The
Oh, it
finger
was
things
dope.
is it's like creepy, which I kind
Yeah,
of
it's
like though. It's
weird.
like,
I
but
didn't
it's
like the face of Bruce Wayne. That shit
no,
was
that
weird.
shit was weird. That
Yeah.
shit was
And
weird.
like Damien believed it. Like
Of all people, yeah, I was like, of all people, bro,
last
what the
person I
hell?
would have expected.
Yeah, he
to
was
believe it,
like,
Yeah.
bro.
well, just tell me if you're the real one. Tell me something only he would know, and then he tells him he wasn't inside of his brain and wouldn't know everything that Bruce knew.
Yeah, no, they're forgetting that Zur and Batman are still like the
But
same person.
apparently Jason doesn't have the fear shit anymore.
It
Yeah, he
seems
does.
Like
I said they do, but I think he's just like combating. He's just like fighting it now.
Yeah,
He's,
remember
Right.
he's able to
Because
just like fight it now.
that girl was like, "Be careful, that stuff is still in your system." When he was driving up on the bike.
hmm But I think he's
right,
just
but
able
like
to
I
just
think
be
it's
good,
going away.
True, because at the end of Gotham War, he like
or his
powered through it
tolerance
to
for
save
it
that
or something.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a dope moment.
So plus the absolute power could tie back into the end of Gotham War because the Lazarus stuff from the meteor is still like flowing into the city, like into the sewers or whatever, right? Because it crashed.
Shit, I
They haven't even
probably
discussed.
yeah.
They haven't even
I have
discussed
to
the
go
giant
back and
meteor.
read it.
It's. I mean, I don't unless they did in
Oh, I know what you're
Catwoman.
talking about now. I know what you're
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
'cause-
behind. No, they didn't. I don't think they did it in Catwoman. Because she's not even in Gotham.
She got teleported away,
Isn't
right?
she
When
about to
fell into
be
that
in
And
the
pit.
Suicide
she has
Squad
the-
or something?
She has the power of Shazam at the moment.
What? I gotta catch up on
Yeah.
Catwoman.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
if
Next
I
week.
remember
Oh my God.
correctly, I think it was the last issue, and it like ended with her saying Shazam. I was like, what? I don't know.
Well, that makes no sense because they was just
It has
stated
something
in
to
Shazam
do-
that they can't share the powers with more than Billy and Mary right now.
It has something to do with her 9 lives. I'd have to go back and reread it because, like, she has 9 lives. Right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
weird. It's
Interesting.
weird.
I'll catch up to it eventually.
Yeah, same. That's
But,
crazy though.
What do y'all think of the Dream
Something-
Team? Did we talk about that already?
The what?
The Dream
The
Team.
the suicide.
Oh,
It's gonna be interesting, I guess.
4 issues.
Yeah. We'll see.
I might not pick it up and just wait for the trade.
I think it's.
if I really
I don't know.
wanna
I think it's
read it.
directly setting up Absolute Power though, with Dreamer and Amanda Waller. I think it's going to be important.
Damn, I wasn't gonna pick it up. You think?
I think so because it's only 4 issues. If it wasn't that important, it'd be an ongoing.
I just
Is
don't
it
fuck
like-
with Suicide
is it-
Squad and Amanda Waller, bro. I'm tired of them
Does
shoving
it
it down our
lead up
throats.
like right to the
I agree.
date of Absolute Power? Like if it starts, I guess
It's
it
once
would
a
if
month.
It starts next week.
It starts next week. 1, 2. Yeah, it would be ending in June, which is around whenever Absolute Power would be
Who's
like
writing
ramping
it?
up.
It's pretty much. I actually
don't
think
know.
Absolute Power comes out in June, if I remember right.
So I think we
Let me
gotta
see.
read. We gotta read Dream Team.
Dude, but something I didn't pick up that was definitely top 3 read for me this week was a Weapon X-Men, I think is what it was
Yeah,
called.
you were talking about that. I
So
saw it.
gas, bro.
I thought about picking it up and decided not to, but I might have to go back for it now.
I told my guy to put it in my pool box, and I'm really hoping he did because
Because
it
there's some
was
dope
basically
variants
like
too.
Wolverines traveling the multiverse, and they go to this Earth that is like mutants and humans aligned to save the world, and so like you get like this weird ass uncanny Avengers. It was so sick. It was so sick.
That's
Huh.
dope.
Shit, I might have to check that out then.
Just more X-Men to add to the 300-page spreadsheet.
Dude, yeah, for real.
It's just
For
it's
me,
like it's not even like
I just kind of like read it. Like if
yeah,
it
it
like
doesn't
if
even
it looks
interest me
dope
anymore.
when it
Because I'm
comes
like,
to
this is too much.
X-Men.
I'm not catching up on this.
Yeah, exactly. Like when it comes to
I
X-Men
think
stuff
I'm just gonna
nowadays, if I
start.
want to read it, I just read it regardless of what came before it or not.
Yeah,
There's just
I'm
too
just gonna start
much.
on the new shit whenever it starts.
And like what Nikhil was talking about, that was like in June
Yeah,
or
like
July or
in
something.
June. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yep.
at the end of like the
I'll probably do
fall.
the same. I mean,
Yeah.
I've read a little bit of X-Men here and there, you know.
Yeah, same. But like, I know the main characters. You know, I know
Yeah,
their power
exactly. I
sets
just
and whatnot,
definitely
who they are.
I don't read X-Men.
Right. Like, I wouldn't know somebody that's like a C tier character in the X Men. I would have no idea who they are.
Yeah, not really. Who are your guys' favorite X-Men?
Gambit,
Well, I knew that. Who else?
Nightcrawler is up
Yeah,
there.
mine's probably
Nightcrawler,
Wolverine, Nightcrawler.
Iceman.
Nightcrawler's like 100% my number
Iceman
one.
is sick.
Iceman
I
is
like
fire,
Iceman.
dude. Have you guys read Amazing X-Men by Jason Aaron?
Mm-mm.
I highly recommend it. At least the first volume. It's centered around Nightcrawler. It's like the when Nightcrawler dies and they like go on a quest to the afterlife to get him back. And the roster is
Okay.
so fire. It's like Wolverine, Firestar, Iceman, Beast, and Storm, I think.
Storm's not
Yeah,
bad.
Storm
and
is
then
dope.
Nightcrawler, of
Storm is
course.
dope.
And it's a sick. It's where have you guys heard about the like when Iceman freezes over hell?
Yeah, that's like his.
That's where
That's the
it
big feat that
happens.
everyone mentions when talking about
Yeah,
Iceman.
that's where it happens. Or at least that's where I don't know if he's done it multiple times, but he does it in that. And it's
Bro,
crazy.
like hell, like Marvel's hell, like with Mephisto and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like Mephisto is such a horrible devil, bro.
Or I don't know if
Like
Mephisto's in
what
that,
does he
but
do, bro? He gets fucked up like every other comic rush.
yeah.
Like Silver Surfer just whooped his ass like in his
And
Rebirth Legacy run
I
or
haven't
whatever.
been reading
Bro
that.
pulled up in one more day and was like, "Do you want to make a wish, Peter?
That's still
I'll give you your
like
Aunt May back." And then he
I think
just
that's the one thing that he's done that's like really important
of like
or like
consequence,
still important. Yeah.
Probably.
single-handedly ruining Spider-Man.
Yeah, because like you got to take care. Like one writer is eventually gonna have to take care of that, or he's
Stop
giving
that
his
Wells.
first child to Mephisto.
Dang.
Imagine Peter Parker walking to hell with like his baby and just hands it.
Gotta do
That
what
would
you gotta
probably be the
do.
day I
And
stopped
Dave's
reading
like, "No, our
Spider-Man.
baby," and he's like, "We made a deal.
Deal's a deal.
Deal's a deal." And then he's like, "I'll make you
Dude, at
another
this point,
deal.
I wouldn't be
You keep
surprised
your
if it's
baby."
Spider-Man, bro. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. Still,
Yeah, honestly.
I completely dropped the run again. I might pick up the next issue though because of that cover,
So sick.
some like
Yeah,
rain
that
cover.
homage cover, bro. Ooh, man,
I might need
so
that.
sick.
I'll probably pick that one up. But other
Because
than
I
that,
have the original one of like him like standing in the rain. I need that one.
dude, yeah. So other than the Amazing Spider-Man run though, everything else Spider-Man has been like amazing. Ultimate Spider-Man, obviously, Spider-Boy is fantastic. I haven't read Ziggler's run
Spider
yet,
Boy is
but I've heard
amazing.
nothing but good things about Ziggler's Miles
Oh,
run.
Miles Morales, dude,
Yeah,
so good.
I need to
So
find.
I've heard
I
Ziggler
haven't
is
found
good
the
on like
trades.
everything.
I'm kind of hit or miss on Ziggler. No lie, like I'm not as high on the first Spider-Punk and this current one as everyone else, but
I
I
don't
still
like. I
overall
dropped
like
it.
them.
I
But
just got the
I
first
definitely
issue.
want to check out the Miles. But
Yeah, I
I just
dropped
need to find the
Spider-Punk.
trades. I can't find them.
The arms
I'm gonna
Really?
give
race
it
was
at
not
least one
good.
more issue. I'm gonna give it at least one more. I liked it enough to go one more issue at least and see what's going
That's
on.
fair.
I like the art
The art was sick. I can't agree on
and the
that.
covers are crazy.
That's true. I got the one of him like upside down in the window. That was the variant I got for
Hell
him.
yeah. But no, Spider Boy is my shit.
Stan Slott, right?
Yeah.
Spider-Boy is amazing.
Dude, it's literally like I can't say enough good things about Spider Boy.
I really hope he shows up in this shit right here. Like at some
That'd
point,
be
just like a
team
little
up.
that'd be
cameo
dope,
or
but I don't
something.
think that's like canon, is it? Or
No,
anything?
it is. It is.
Oh.
It's like it's 616 Peter and Miles.
Oh, great! Now I got to read everything
Which is
before it.
which is crazy because Peter, like I think it's issue number 3. Peter and Miles are going on a date. Peter is going with Gwen, and Miles is going with Miss Marvel. I don't know how Peter's going with
Oh, I
Gwen.
saw that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I had to go to the bottom and it says Gwen Stacy 616. I was like, hell no, ain't no way.
That's crazy. They brought her back to life.
If they brought her back to life, bro, I would have the greatest day of my life. That would be
The best
That'd be
Spider-Man
crazy.
kick
moment.
Mary Jane's ass back to Paul and stay with
Nah,
Gwen.
for real though. For real though.
Oh my god!
That would be
I
crazy.
just don't like MJ that much, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like the ultimate MJ. She's dope.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very. The
And
current
I
one
like
or the old?
Zendaya's MJ.
Yeah, the current one and the
Yeah.
old one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Honestly,
the old one's pretty good too.
Worst MJ of all time, Tobey Maguire.
Oh, Kristen
I'd say current
Dunst.
comics.
Yeah,
I'd
like
say
Tobey
current
Maguire's
comics
MJ.
is
That's like
worse.
Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, no, I meant like Tobey
I
Maguire's
know.
MJ.
Yeah, no, I got
So-
you.
She was good in the first one.
That's
Everything
fair.
else after that, I didn't really like.
That's facts. Have you been reading Spider-Boy though, Brandon?
Oh yeah, dude. It's been crazy when he's like this boy, right? And then he turns into a spider.
Have you not been?
And then
Oh,
no, I
you're
haven't
missing
read any
out.
of it. No,
You're
I have
missing
the
out.
first
Dude,
issue.
it is really
You're missing
good.
out like big time. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's so
Weren't
good.
you saying something about him being in a Superior Spider-Man too?
Yeah, he's about to get
Bro,
Superior Spider-Boy.
That oh my god, that is
Oh
so
dang,
hype.
that does sound dope.
That is so
Bro,
hype.
I'm telling you, it's so fucking good. And like it's so much fun. Like it's a good book for kids, but it's also such like so well written. And it's the last issue just went crazy.
Dude.
It's about to go down. If
Did
you don't
y'all
pick
are
it
y'all
up, we're
reading?
gonna fight.
I know y'all reading Wonder Woman. Are y'all reading Amazon Attacked or no?
No.
I'm like 2 issues behind, but I've been picking it up.
Dude, I'm liking it more than Wonder Woman, to be honest.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
I
Wonder
have
Woman's
not heard
great.
one person say that.
No,
I might
Wonder
have to
Woman's
check it
great,
out.
but Amazon's Attacked is so good. Like because it's got
Okay.
Nubia, Faruka, Mary Marvel,
Right,
and
yeah.
Yara Flor. Yeah, and they're like hunting down some conspiracy that's like they're obviously being hunted down by the government because of the outlaw against Amazons. But at the same time, there's this thing called like Asylum, and basically it's taking like Amazons, like they're just disappearing, and so
Huh.
they're hunting it down. And at the end of this last issue, do you care about spoilers or no?
No.
Okay, well, at the end of this last issue, they found out that Faruka was being mind controlled, and she had turned on them, and Nubia just got shot, and it's a whole thing. It's and there's like this tie to like this golden apple and this other god that just got like speared through a tree and died. It's crazy. Plus,
Damn.
we're getting Yara Flor, and I love Yara Flor. So.
Are you
I might
guys
have to check it out.
you just kind of reminded me, are either of you reading Outsiders?
I haven't caught up yet. I haven't.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I need to catch up. I've 1 through 3.
Very interesting.
So I need to check it out.
Very
I've been
interesting.
hearing mixed reviews, but I gotta check it out for
It,
myself.
Yeah, I got all
it's a
4 issues.
little
I only have 1 through
confusing
3.
to me,
But I've heard
but
it's about to be pretty
I think
big,
I know
like
where it's
important.
going. Y'all care if I like say my theory?
Go for it.
So
Yeah, you're good.
in two books, we were teased with the Batwoman who laughs, and now the main universe, Kate Kane, is like having these nightmares of bats, and it's like dude. I think she's either going to become her, or that one's gonna like become Kate. I don't know, bro. It's
Batwoman Who
wild.
Laughs has already
Damn.
appeared
In two comics, in Doom Patrol and
Justice League Incarnate.
Justice League Incarnate. I
Yeah,
could
she appeared and they
wait
fought
three,
her.
right?
I'm gonna have
She
to check
appeared
this
in
shit out.
Infinite Frontier, didn't she?
No, she didn't appear in Infinite Frontier. It was just Justice League Incarnate
It was just Justice League Incarnate.
because she showed up and fought like the Justice League Incarnate on that world or whatever when they were fighting
Yeah, she
like
shows up
Darkseid and
again
Darkness or whatever.
in Doom Patrol, and she's like, I forget where she is. It's like this weird ass place.
That's crazy. I know. I've been hearing pretty mixed things about Outsiders, but like I've heard that it's nuts and that it's
Yeah, I
going
wanna
to
read it
crazy
'cause-
cool,
places.
I think
Uh,
Drummer, which is the other character in it, is going to be related to somebody from either like the New God side of the universe, wherever they live. I can't think of it. Or Apocalypse.
Oh, Genesis.
New Genesis. Thank
Yeah,
you.
New Genesis.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Scott Lansing and what's the other guy's name?
Colin Kelly.
Colin Kelly. There we go. I was talking to
Jackson
them at
Lansing.
Comic Con. Jackson Lansing.
And I never talked
Colin
to him.
Kelly. Yes, there we go. He was there. I did talk to him because I was asking him about Outsiders and Batman Beyond, and I was like, are these like, can I just read these without anything prior? Because I like to ask them that to make sure. And they're like, yeah, we kind of, even though we tied in like Planetary to Outsiders, we tried to make it to where it wasn't too confusing if you hadn't read Planetary. And he was like, it's like crazy. We're doing some crazy stuff because we pitched it to DC and we were like, there's no way they're going to say yes to this. And then they said yes. And they're like, we're just going to do some crazy stuff with it and just see how far we can take it.
I think it might be how they bring back Darkseid because he's been teased in so many different runs. I think the most recent was City Boy.
City Boy, dude.
I remember right.
Where is hell is City Boy at, bro? Come on, I'm pissed.
That's also true. That is also very
well.
true.
They did they did like the Asian Heritage like series, and then they just dropped them. Like
why not?
Like they were mini
on,
series
like,
and stuff. They were also, but then where's everyone at?
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't
Yeah, they just
like
dropped
21,
the characters.
22. Like, why? Well, put him on the Titans. Just do it. Just throw him on there.
Facts. He already like been chilling with Nightwing and stuff.
Exactly.
And what's their name from Spirit World? Xanthi or
Xanthi Shu.
I haven't read that.
Yeah,
yeah.
That one. And then there was one more.
The Vigil or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, the Vigil.
Mm-hmm. All dope. But City Boy is my shit. And where is he at?
Yeah.
Put him in absolute power.
There you go.
Like at least just have him in the back.
What
like,
if he's the main character? Like he's the one who saves the world and absolute power. Nate would go crazy.
He's going to. I already know.
Well, that's actually not a bad theory because of like his power set. Depending on what they do to the world,
he's gonna turn it back.
There you go.
Could he?
Because he has absolute power
at any point. Nah. I don't know.
What?
We've yet to see I feel like we've yet to see the full
right, because
his full
like
powers and stuff like that. Because he's crazy.
His talks with Superman and Swamp Thing, like he's powerful.
Dude, yeah.
He is powerful.
What is the Vigil's powers? I know like Zandy's is like or Zandy,
I think.
Zandy. Okay. I know theirs is like related to like the spirits and the sword. But like what's the Vigil's powers?
I haven't. I actually never finished the Vigil, so I'm not sure yet. I have it all though. I'm gonna read it eventually.
I'm waiting. I think the trade comes out in like a month, so I'll probably wait for that. But
I think all the trades are gonna start coming out soon. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's a week that like 7 Dawn of DC trades come out like 1 week. It's crazy. I'm gonna drop a bag.
Give me some.
Dude, there's a week in I think it's either towards the end of March or beginning of April. My pull list is so much money because of all the like absolutely fire variants that week. It sucks.
I try to stick to 1 to 2. I'm not buying 3 variants anymore.
I can't.
I'm not doing. I have to get 1 to 2.
Good, bro.
I try to just keep it to 1 cover per book, but recently I've been trying to get more like kind of all the A covers. So if I want a variant, I'll just get it on top of the A cover.
I
but
only
it still
buy
depends.
A covers for the ultimate stuff. Because I don't know if y'all saw all the ultimate A covers are shooting up in
they're skyrocketing.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Frankie, he just sold his Ultimate Spider-Man #1 for $75.
Nuts.
He put it on eBay and they bid it and it got up to $75.
I'd sell mine for $100. I have 2 A covers for issue #1.
I have one, but I have a whole bunch of the variants.
I have 5 for Black Panther. I'm sending one to Mike.
5. That's
I have
crazy.
5. Absolutely.
I don't
only
have the
got
A
one
cover for Black
X-Men
Panther. I have
because I didn't
the
like it.
That's fair. I have all the A covers for all the Ultimate stuff so far. But it's been great. I'm so
Did you
excited
get
for
the
the
third printing
Ultimates.
for Ultimate Spider-Man
No.
1?
No,
I
I got the
I
second
didn't feel
printing.
I didn't feel the need to.
I got it just so that I could, if the need arised, I could sell it.
Yeah, for sure. That's fair. I don't even know if my LCS got it, to be honest. I didn't even look.
I didn't know it was coming out. I saw it and I was like, oh, third printing, cool.
I didn't
That's a
look
bag.
either. I don't know if my LCS got it.
Might have to go back. We'll see. Well, talk about all these comics. Should we just go ahead and talk about the poll list? It's
I'm
getting
done.
about
Yeah,
that time.
I'm done. Real quick before we hop in,
Mhm.
because we didn't get to talk about it last week. The Superman symbol for James Gunn's
Oh
Superman.
yeah,
We didn't get to talk about it at all.
Beautiful.
marvelous.
Okay.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's great.
But he
I
needs
love
to
it.
quit
Perfect.
talking about the movie, like on a serious note. Like I saw that like he said filming scenes where Superman first flees to the fortress. I don't need to know all that shit. Because now I know that he has some sort of fight that he loses and he goes back to the fortress. I didn't need to know all that.
I
None of it.
agree. Yeah.
Behind the
that's
scenes
fair.
photos are gonna
Marketing
happen,
and
you know.
spoiling.
But
Yeah.
exactly.
If he had
Like
said,
you don't need to directly tell me what's going on.
if he says filming Fortress of Solitude scenes in Norway, that's completely different because we knew there was going to be a
Right,
Fortress
exactly.
of Solitude. Like,
Yep.
that's completely
Yep.
fine. But don't say fleeing to the Fortress of
Dude.
Solitude. No, I'm hyped
Classic.
for it though. The symbols, though, I think
It looks
within
great.
the next couple weeks we're going to get a full suit reveal.
I don't think so.
I don't think we'll
I
get
think
it till the trailer.
I think it's.
And to be honest, I don't even think we'll get it in the. I think we'll just get the.
I think it'll be the end of the year, but I think it'll be like right before the trailer. Because
I
first
think-
trailer will definitely be Super Bowl.
With how often
Definitely.
stuff leaks
Probably.
lately, I think you have to release it before it leaks. Because if it leaks, you're screwed. James
I don't
Gunn
know
needs
if
to
you're
get in front of it, and
screwed, but
it's just you got.
It depends
it's
on where.
marketing,
Yeah, they are filming in Cleveland, right? Is
yeah,
that right?
Yeah. Like they're filming in Norway right now. There's not going to be any
Right
leaks
now.
in
Right.
yeah in Norway. But as soon as you get to Cleveland, there's going to be leaks. So you need to put the suit
It's
out.
you still think there's anything going on in Norway?
But I mean, like, well,
There's just people
we're not
hiding in the
only gonna,
snow, and they're like,
you know, like
got it.
he's not gonna do that for every superhero, you know. Like he doesn't have to do it for Superman because there's gonna be leaks of Mister Terrific, and Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl. Like we
True.
don't need to
He
see
could use that to
HD
cover
photos
up.
of all of them, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
I think I'm gonna go to Cleveland.
better have trunks. That's all I'm saying.
And they're not going to San Diego this year.
Nope.
Comic-Con
Which
wise.
I
There-
I saw
called it.
that.
I freaking called it. I was like,
I
there's
do
no way.
think that will be the day he drops the image, though. If he drops one, I think it'll be like during
I still
that
think he's gonna
weekend.
do another one of those like DC
I can
like
see that.
they're not bringing back
Fan-
DC
like-
fandom
No,
like
but
the
I know
review
what you mean.
videos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that.
I don't know. I'm hyped for it. I think we're about to get peak.
Oh
I
yeah,
agree.
100%. It's gonna be fantastic.
Did y'all see
I
the
know.
video on TikTok that Rachel Brosnahan posted with them and Lex?
Yeah,
I did.
I did.
Yeah, that was made me happy.
The chemistry
I was
looks
like,
on point.
That's my trinity right there.
I'm good. Yeah, it was fire.
No, I'm so excited.
All right. Well, I'm ready to hop in the pools now. I just had to talk about that for a little bit because
Let's do it. There's a lot of heat coming out this week.
Yes, sir.
So much stuff. But y'all know the drill. Each and every Wednesday, new comic book day. A lot of good stuff coming out. Number 5 for me, I have Green Lantern. Number 9. This has been one of my favorite ongoings out of DC. Jeremy Adams is cooking. I can't wait for this next one. Next up at number 4, I have Ultimate Black Panther number 2. We've been talking about the Ultimate universe a lot this episode. It's everything about it is awesome. Maker on the cover, so I hope we get a little bit more
Dude,
connection
that
to the
got me
entire
so
universe.
hyped
Yeah, so I'm super
when I
excited.
saw that.
Super excited. But at number 3, I have the one hand number 2 out of Image. The one hand number 1 and the 6 fingers number 1. You guys have heard me talk about it. If not, check it out because it doesn't even matter. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for this next issue. At number 2, I have Avengers Twilight. Number 4, The last one was amazing. The second one was amazing. The first one was amazing. I think we're gonna have a classic here.
Dude, that suit is
Zdarsky's cooking.
amazing.
Fantastic.
So
Alex Ross
fire.
cover. It's amazing. But at number 1, Transformers number 6. Debatably, one of my favorite ongoing. I mean, I absolutely love this book, so I cannot wait for the next issue. And my cover of the week is this Action Comics 1063 Jorge Jimenez. Sick.
That is dope.
I'm glad he's doing a cover for every Action Comics.
Same.
I know it's been fire. At number 5 on my list this week, I also have Green Lantern issue number 9. I'm looking forward to it. At number 4, I have Ultimate Black Panther issue number 2. Like Nate was saying, the maker on the cover gets me so hyped. At number 3, I got Action Comics 1063. This is going to be epic with everybody turned into Bizarro, and we're going to see Superman team up with a sane version of the Joker, which is going to be nuts.
Yeah, no, I'm hyped. I'm very hyped.
At number 2, I also have Marvel Avengers Twilight issue number 4. We're going to see the actual Thor come back to Earth, and it's going to be so good.
Peak.
And then at number 1, I also have Transformers issue number 6. Everything in the Energon universe is so fire. I cannot stress it enough.
Facts. Transformers and Void Rivals are 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Duke and Cobra Commander, low-key same.
Yeah. And then my variant of the week is for Ghost Rider Final Vengeance issue number 1. This is a foil variant. I can already tell it's going to look amazing.
Yeah, that's going to go fucking crazy.
At number 5, I have Red Hood, the Hill number 2. This was the only variant, the Riley Rosmo one, unfortunately.
It's
but dude, never put Riley Rosmo and fire in the same sentence.
You don't like this?
No,
I think that Red Hood looks really sick in that.
Dude, I think that looks great.
Yeah,
honestly,
Red Hood's not
but
bad.
I'm not a big
more enlarged
fan of that suit. Like, I
yeah,
just wish
that's
they
fair.
would go back to the old
The
days.
cover, I think that's fine. I mean, this is the cover you put on your poll list. Why didn't you just put the ape cover then? You don't even like it.
I like to give variants. Okay, leave me alone. But yeah, this series is okay. It's action packed. The art's good. I'm just kind of confused on where it's going. I'm still hyped to read it though because I love Red Hood. Number 4, I have Suicide Squad Dream Team. This is I think it's a direct setup for Absolute Power, like we were talking about earlier. I really like Dreamer. I really like Harley Quinn, so I'm interested to see how they're going to react. Bizarro's
something I'm confused on about that is how Bizarro is there, but I guess we'll find out.
End of Action Comics, I think the 3rd issue.
Okay, that's
probably my guess.
Sense.
I would assume so.
3, I got Batman and Robin number 7. Flatline is back from the Josh Williams and Robin series, and she's going to be meeting Robin's dad, aka Batman. So hyped to see that. Should be pretty entertaining.
And I'm really excited.
Number 2, we got Ultimate Black Panther number 2. I don't read a lot of Marvel, but Ultimate Black Panther number 1 was one of the best things I've read from Marvel in a long time, and I'm super hyped to see Killmonger and Storm. But number 1, I have Action Comics 1063. I was really iffy on the Bizarro arc at the beginning because I'm not a big Bizarro fan, but Jason Aaron has me hooked with the Bizarro world, and now he's teaming up with a Joker, like Stu said. So I'm insanely hyped for it. My variant of the week, though, is Green Lantern number 9. Dude, with the full Green Lantern arsenal.
Yeah,
that would be so crazy as a foil. That would be wild.
Or one of those ones that makes sound, you just open it up and it's just bullets.
Dude, and it's just, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
But
yeah, that is correct.
That's dope.
It's an incentive, though, I think I saw.
It is, yeah.
If you didn't see that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But a lot of good stuff coming out this week. So definitely, per usual, make sure to hit y'all's LCS and all that good stuff. Get all the good books. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about before we head on out of here?
I'm good.
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, then, thanks for checking out the Hall of Nerds podcast.
Make sure you tune in for a new episode next week.
Nerd on, nerd out. Where's Pack?